90.3 FM. A very warm welcome to you. Of course, it's time to check up front pages of the newspapers. Alright? Yes, it's time to check a couple of headlines for you this morning. And of course, I am here because you are there. I will be giving you stories from, like I said, several newspapers this morning. From Daily Post to Punch, Vanguard, Daily Thrust, The Sun, Guardian, and of course, This Day, and a couple of headlines, a couple of newspapers this morning. My name is Jude Ikami Jude. Welcome on board, everyone, to Front Paid Review on this dial, 90.3 FM. Today is the 14th day in the month of July 2025, and check time is 7:02 a.m. Yes, 7:02 a.m. is the time. Welcome, my name is Jude Ikami Jude, and I'm here because you're there. Let's take a walk this morning together and see what is happening across Nigeria. Yes, but you know the big story, right? The big story. Well, let me take it one after the other, okay? Let me just take it one after the other. So, Daily Post will take the lead this morning quickly. Nigerians mourn as ex-presidents set for burial in Daura. And then, funny enough, not only Buhari, Awujale of Ijebu dies also at 91. Muhammadu Buhari's death. Tinubu declares 7 days of mourning. Buhari to be buried in Daura on Monday. That is today. Buhari's passing. Tinubu dispatches Shetima to UK to accompany remains to Nigeria. And then to some more now. On Buhari still, he sent DSS to my house at midnight. I am still alive. Igboho is the one speaking. He sent DSS to my house at midnight. I am still alive. And then, let's see some more now. Buhari is dead. Tinubu summons emergency FEC meeting. He will be sorely missed. Obasanjo mourns Buhari. And then, Buhari's last post on X before his death is there this morning. And then let's see, Buhari, Femi Adesina reveals one thing Nigerians would miss about ex-president. ADC questions Tinubu's 5-day silence after BRICS summit. PDP, APC, NNPP supporters decamped to ADC in Katsina State. I take that again for you. PDP, APC, NNPP supporters decamped to ADC in Katsina State. Obedient movement to march in Abia. In Abia cities on July the 19th. Yes, obedient movement to march in Abia cities on July the 19th. And then to some more headlines. 2027, Erufai, no threat to Tinubu's re-election. Erufai, no threat to Tinubu's re-election. Lacks electoral value, says presidency. Explain to Nigerians your disappearance for 5 days. ADC to Tinubu. I think there is something fishy. Okay? Yeah, something is fishy. Some persons are saying Tinubu went silent. For 5 days. No one heard about him. I mean, he went solo. And all of a sudden, boom. Here is the announcement. Here comes the announcement of Buhari's death. But then, there's going to be an expose, on that by 10:30. All right? Yeah, on the show. We'll talk. We'll have a lot to talk about. We'll have a lot of things to reveal. All right. It's okay. Let's move on for now. Abure, Wike meet in Abuja. And then, explain to Nigerians your disappearance for 5 days. ADC tells Tinubu. From Daily Post, I will move to Punch newspaper. 7:07 is the time. Tinubu ex-leaders gather for Buhari's burial in Daura today. Study finds innovation key to insurance profit surge. 2027 APC plots major national working committee shakeup ahead of December convention. APC plots major national working committee shakeup ahead of December convention. And then flights delayed as aircraft skids off Port Harcourt runway. Opposition rages over Lagos APC's local government poll sweep. I said it now. Let's just dwell too much on that, okay? Marketers back refineries. And of course, its sales projects lower fuel prices. Marketers back refinery sale projects lower fuel prices. Olubadan succession, Ladoja delays return till Olakulehin's mourning ends. Tributes as Awujale of Ijebuland passes at 91. Nigeria's U.S. exports plummet by $527 million amidst rising trade tensions. 9 states delay teachers 70,000 naira minimum wage. Nine states. To some more now. A static crowd receives Aregbesola as ADC kicks off Osun membership drive. Yes. Okay. Crowd receives Aregbesola as ADC kicks off Osun membership drive. Adeleke's purported defection lies from pit of hell, says Osun APC. APC loses Yaba Ward D councilorship seat to PDP. Labour Party faction condemns Aburi's meeting with Wike, questions loyalty. APC wins chairmanship seats in Badagry local government or Lorunda Badagry West LCDAs. And then Kaduna SDP warns against hijackers, affirms leadership legitimacy. 2027 APC chieftain cautions opposition against destabilizing statements. And then there was a full list here. Lagos local government poll. APC sweeps all chairmanship seats. APC not worried by ADC coalition. Senate spokesman is one speaking here. All right, let's check Vanguard newspaper now for some more headlines. Yeah, Vanguard is next. On pension, managers fail in enlisting new contributions, resort to poaching. 2027 presidency may use courts to sabotage ADC's momentum, says David Mark. Is the one warning. Presidency may use courts. Okay. And then there are tributes, Buhari's death, as Buhari dies at 82. Tributes as Buhari dies at 82. I'll get to play some of these tributes here today, and what some person said about Muhammadu Buhari. But Showare's opinion is so different. Okay, let's just move on first. Digital assets fraud threatens capital market integrity. SecDG. Macroeconomic factors decline in fixed income rates sustain stock market rally. Court dismisses Iyabo Ojo's $1 billion defamation suit against Lizzie Anjorin. 2 Nigerians make list of America's richest immigrants in 2025. Thorns and crown. Bend of artistic innovation with deep-rooted African tradition is something you might want to read. Muhammadu Buhari, why Nigerians won't forget him in a hurry. NGE urges government, media to prioritize national security and responsible reporting. Buhari a presidency through quotes. Muhammadu Buhari interview. Tributes as Buhari dies at 82. And then there's a flashback here. The Muhammadu Buhari interview, why Nigeria needs a stronger leader. From US, more trouble for Nigeria's business, tech innovators and students. Lagos local government polls, our votes don't count. Residents explain low turnout. 2027 ADC can unseat Tinubu. Dagogo speaks. Why PDP can't defeat APC in Lagos? Former governorship candidate Jandor is the one speaking. Why PDP can't defeat APC in Lagos. And then Buhari, in his own words, a presidency through quotes. Obasikiru Adetona Awujale of Ijebuland dies at 91. Buhari, Tinubu directs all national flags to fly at half mast for 7 days. And then varsity workers to begin nationwide protest August 6. Air Peace aircraft skids off runway at Port Harcourt Airport. And then from Vanguard newspaper, we move now to Daily Trust newspaper. Buhari dies in London. Wike hosts Abure amid Labour Party crisis. Wike Abure. That's nice. Tinubu announces Buhari's demise. Ask Shetima Baja to proceed to UK. Muhammadu Buhari 1942 to 2025. End of an era. Buhari as the crow flies. Legacies and policies of Buhari's government. Shock in Buhari's hometown of Daura, his Kaduna residence. Ex-president to be buried in Daura. Katsina government is the one speaking. And that should be today, right? Insecurity gradually reducing. Senate spokesman. Insecurity gradually reducing. Is that true? We'll have to fast check that. Passengers on hot as Air Peace aircraft veers off runway in Port Harcourt. 16th Emir of Kano meets England's coach in London. And then finally here, Baja. Coalition good to prevent one-party state. That's what Gbajabi Amila is saying. Coalition good to prevent one-party state. And then let's see. Daily Thrust. From Daily Thrust, we'll move to The Sun. The Sun newspaper is next. 7:15 a.m., everyone. Buhari, ACF, Khan, AYCF, orders, MERN, security beefed up at Kaduna home. ACF, Khan, AYCF, orders, MERN, and of course, security beefed up at Kaduna home. Then let's talk about WAFCON. Super Falcons secured top spot in Group B despite draw against Algeria. Back to politics. Obasanjo MERN, ex-president Buhari. Buhari ACF, Khan, AYCF, others MERN security. Others mourn as security is beefed up at Kaduna home. Fresh moves to enthrone new APC chairman. It has started already. You should get to know that. Obasanjo MERN's ex-president, Muhammadu Buhari. And then, Labour Party faction slams Abure over meeting with Nyesom Wike. ADC queries Tinubu's whereabouts 5 days after BRICS. Opposition coalition merely providing comic relief. Senate spokesman speaking. Opposition coalition merely providing comic relief. They're just comedians. That's what Senate spokesman is saying. Labour Party faction slams Abure over meeting with Wike. And then APC sweeps Lagos local government polls. PDP wins one councillorship seat. It's okay. Guardian is next. APC governors mourn unparalleled patriot Buhari. Obituary: Muhammadu Buhari, the man who was for nobody and for everybody. You begin to remember words like Za'al Zarum. Nigeria, whatever it is, good or bad, we will miss. You must miss somebody. Good or bad, you must remember somebody. Oh, should I say miss or remember? Anyone, just choose one. Anyone. But I'll get to play some tapes here this morning, okay? Yeah. Just chill. Follow me up. Awujale of Ijebu, Oba Adesina, dies at 91. And then, when government alienates and, of course, distracts itself, Huriwa condemns second deadly attack on Catholic seminary in Edo. Serap sues NNPCL for failing to explain missing 825 billion naira and another $2.5 billion. Serap sues NNPC for failing to explain missing 825 billion naira and another $2.5 billion. See money. Kai. FRS seek media collaboration to drive inclusive taxation. And then Tinubu greets Shonyika at 91, says Nobel laureate still a global inspiration. Police nab 14 robbery suspects, gun fabricators in Kaduna. Lamentations as flood sacks Ogun community. And then, let's see some more now. Contractors to shut down FCT roads in protest against indebtedness. Did you hear that? Contractors to shut down FCT roads in protest against indebtedness. And then Atiku, Tinubu distracting youth from nation building. Rivers communities excited over donation of ultramodern market by NDDC. I'll touch on the last newspaper for this morning, and that will be, well, some information from the Nation newspaper. Yeah, some stories, courtesy the Nation newspaper now. Let's check up some of these stories now quickly. All right, I think we should go. Let's hold on a while, and let me bring in Rufai Hosseini to talk to us this morning. Okay, yeah, Rufai Hosseini is waiting to talk to us this morning. Okay, let's join Rufai Hosseini, and when I'm back, I get to play some. You listen to some persons talk about Muhammadu Buhari. Okay, let's go.
Has passed, famously called Si Baba by his lovers and well-wishers. He ran a campaign in 2015 where he said he was going to end corrupt tendencies in governance and he was going to restore hope and parity to a lot of Nigerians. He was elected and re-elected in 2019. And his passing brings a lot of memories. But the question is, depending on the divide you are, what memories does it bring? President Muhammadu Buhari came in at a time where his political party, the APC, felt that there was a lot of problems with Nigeria. And they kept on arguing that they had solutions to the lot of problems. But those years after, under his administration, it was a lot of pain for Nigerians. Nigerians had been set back economically. We mourn his passing because the death of every man diminishes all of us. But what are the lessons of life that death reminds us of? Number one, and there's an end to life. President Muhammadu Buhari has faced his end today. We all will face our end. But what do we do? What are the legacies? Some will say, under him, things got worse economically. Some will say, under him, he was a leader that wasn't corrupt. But a lot of people around him had that level of corruption. And it's indicative of the prosecution of the CBN governor under him to other people. The question is, did he uphold the vision, or did he work against disunity in Nigeria? Under him, a lot of things were said. Some people will never still forget the dot in the circle comments, which a lot of people felt was not complimentary towards certain groups of people. Under him also, Nigeria had to print money economically. Some will also argue that the reason he was voted in was the first, he was a general, and a lot of people felt he's heroic to be able to tackle insecurity. But did his heroics tackle insecurity? But one thing a lot of people will never fault him for, that he was a Democrat true and true. He wasn't that person that interfered in a lot of elections. Under him, we saw opposition win elections easily. In fact, I think the Edo State governor then had to thank him for allowing a free and fair election to hold. You see, life is about legacies. It's what you do that will matter a great deal. Under him, a lot of people also condemned the elections he held in 2019 and in 2023. Part of also his legacy was the fact that he fought hard for this country, many times serving this country before taking over in the 80s. Some would say he brought discipline when he had war against indiscipline. Some will say he's constantly being that rallying point. He's also known to be a man of frugality. The other day, Garba Shehu did say that he was a man of great organization and structure, but others would like to differ. But all in all, despite you're rich or you're poor, his death should teach us that all of us will pass one day. And the question is, what will be said
Of
after
course.
we are gone? Also, Awujale of Ijebuland, our Sikru Adetona, also passed. A life of legacy, a life of impact. This was a man that in his last days fought so hard for the enthronement of Ijebu State. Will his legacy be realized? Only time will tell. Over the weekend, we also had Wole Soyinka in 91. and is still moving around and doing well. The question is, for those that have passed, what will be said?
It's a very very big one. It's a very very big one, I must say.
After us when we're gone. Over the weekend, we had local government elections in Lagos. And you see this joke we call local government elections, where out of 57 LGAs, 57 LGAs voted for one party. And it's not only Lagos it happened. Even under Peter Obi in Anambra, it also happened. APGA had a clean sweep. Even under Soludo, APGA had a clean sweep. Is it that other parties do not come to the party for these local government elections? What was the turnout like? You see, these are the things that impede democracy. And that's what I was saying yesterday. See, once we don't have electoral reform,
Hello, are you there?
2023 elections might not be different from 2027 elections. All the things that we ought to make justiciable, the INEC guidelines, if we do not do them, our election cycle will not change. The earlier we realize that, the better it is for all of us. So we need to be forthright, we need to be circumspect. We need to be able to look deeply at these things I've talked about. Because if we don't do it, we don't get anything done. We don't achieve anything in the end. We just keep going back and forth in circles. Probably President Buhari's body will be brought in today for burial in tandem with Islamic rites. Also, in the course of last week, we lost the Olubadan, and Ladoja is delaying his return till Olukolein's mourning ends. And a lot of tributes have been paid to President Muhammadu Buhari, former President Muhammadu Buhari, that passed. In fact, he has told the Vice President Shetima and Gwajabiya Miller to proceed to the UK to go get his body back home. While we're talking about that, insecurity still raises its ugly head. Gunmen kidnapped Chief Imam in Edo State and demanding 30 million ransom. A pastor remanded over a rape of housewife in Edo State, and that's the society we live in. Passengers are unhurt. Yesterday again, we had another incident. Airpiece veered off the runway in Port Harcourt Airport. We thank God for safety, but our airline sector needs a lot of attention. And let us do what is right for our airline sector. We cannot deny the fact that we've had a lot of challenges here and there. The Senate is now responding by saying that court didn't order us to restate Odunaga. There's no binding court order mandating immediate recall of the Senator Odunaga. The Legislative Chamber said it thoroughly reviewed the judgment delivered by Binta Ayako and discovered that it did not issue any explicit directive. You see, Nigeria is now so funny that when a court is supposed to issue an exclusive directive, a court leaves it open-ended. I read that judgment too by Binta Ayako. Why will a judge not be able to convincingly say, recall this woman if you call the suspension excessive? Then in her judgment, she said, eh, I will advise, in my opinion. When did a judge start writing all of that?
In his opinion.
But she was so quick to impose a 5 million naira fine in the case of the contempt. So please, anyway, she needs to approve it. She needs to appeal it and take it to a higher court. We need to be able to see this interpretation. And we need to get to a time where judgments are written. And we are definitive about them. And Chelsea did surprise everybody yesterday to win the first merged edition of the FIFA Club World Cup in America, where they beat Paris Saint-Germain, a sparkling team, I should say, 3-0.
It was unbelievable.
It's a very good one for Chelsea. Congratulations to them. And factional leader Julius Abure is meeting with FCT minister amid ongoing tensions in the Labour Party. Isn't it shocking that the same Abure that was an unknown entity before Peter Obi came to Labour Party, all of a sudden had a rub-off of the success of that Peter Obi brought to the Labour Party. And today he's now fighting the same man that made them popular. The question we should ask is, what was the Labour Party before Peter Obi joined them? All of a sudden, the Labour Party is now acting and flexing its muscle. Abure too is having a faction. You can see how life operates. I just had to bring this story to your notice. At the age of over 90, the president of Cameroon is still saying he wants to run for president. You can see why Africa is in a shoddy state. You can see why the West do not take us seriously. This man has been there almost all his life. The question is, what has he brought as help to Cameroon? Cameroon has not grown. Cameroon has not gotten better. And now he's saying he wants to run again. When you look at it, it's very sad. It is time for us to tell President Paul Biya, please leave Cameroon alone. It is not only for you. He wants to seek an 8th term.
8.
He's nearly going to extend his term to 43 years in power. He wrote this on his X page. President Paul Biya, leave Cameroon alone.
I love the way you said President Paul Biya, leave Cameroon alone. But one question we should also ask is, probably Cameroonians are happy, that he's been there for a while. Because I tried to ask a Cameroonian, he said, well, some persons are in support and some are actually not in support. But a larger percent of Cameroonians are, I think they like his government, they like his style. Because if they don't, they would have come out to protest or do something about it. All right? But everyone is so silent in that country. Everyone is just kind of silent. But what do we say? Everyone feel very free to join the conversation via all of our social media platforms. Okay, hey, YouTube. All right? Like I said, I want to play... I want to listen to what some persons have said about the late president, Muhammadu Buhari, the former president of Nigeria. But before I do that, let me come this way first. Let me do this first. Let me let you know that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has announced 7 days of mourning to honor former President Muhammadu Buhari, who died yesterday. You know, according to him, as a mark of respect to the former leader, he has directed that all national flags fly at half-mast across the country for about 7 days from yesterday. That was what he said. And then Buhari will be buried in his hometown of Daura in Katsina State. All right. Buhari will be laid to rest today in Daura. He actually passed away at a clinic in London where he was receiving treatment for an undisclosed illness at about 4:30 p.m. yesterday. That was when he died. His former media spokesman, Garba Shehu, was the one who disclosed these on Twitter just yesterday. All right. But then, so you should know, following the death of Muhammadu Buhari, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has directed Vice President Kashim Shettima to travel to London to convey his remains back home. And alongside Bajabia Mila, right? Exactly. I just want to give you some quick information. Then let me talk about. Let me also mention what Sunday Igboho had said. The Yoruba Nation agitator Sunday Adeniyi Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, has reacted to the death of former President Muhammadu Buhari. Igboho, in a viral video, recounted how the former president allegedly ordered officers of the DSS to invade his residence at night. Igboho claimed that the invasion was aimed at taking him out. Also alleged that the former president colluded with some Yoruba indigents, all right, to do that. That's Igboho's way of remembering, Muhammadu Buhari. But let me quickly also let you know that following the death of Muhammadu Buhari, the president Tinubu has summoned an emergency federal executive, council meeting. That's the FEC meeting. Tinubu said the meeting, which will be held tomorrow, will have a session dedicated to Buhari. Yes, solely dedicated to Buhari. And then I would also play. You listen to Obasanjo, and you also listen to Femi Adesina, what they've got to say about the death of former President Muhammadu Buhari. One would recall the words like I mentioned earlier: I am for everybody and I am for nobody. Oh God. And then the room statement. Don't worry, maybe much later I'll get to compile all of that for you, and then we just have a good ride like that. Okay, this is Voice of the People. We are 90.3 FM. Like I said, everyone feel very free to join the conversation this morning via all of our social media platforms, and especially YouTube, so we can have a beautiful conversation together. Okay, now let's take a listen at what Femi Adesina has got to say about him.
His legacy is that of somebody who loved Nigeria dearly, and he inspired patriotic fervor. I remember when there were pockets of troubles in different parts of the country. You had IPOB in the east, you had the south and trouble with those who were stealing oil, and you had Boko Haram in the north. One day he told us, he said, those who felt they would dismantle Nigeria had better think again. He said it would not be under their watch. Them that fought the civil war. He used to talk of trekking from somewhere in the north to a place called Gakem in the border of Cameroon. He said after they did all that, they would not keep their eyes open and watch Nigeria dismantled, that it would not happen under their watch. So he was a patriotic Nigerian, somebody who loved to see Nigeria together as one. That's a legacy. Another legacy is that of accountability. He used to talk about the national treasury being a trust. And he will say, they don't give you something as a trust, and then you abuse that trust. He saw his position as one of trust in the country. So that's a legacy Nigerians must imbibe from his life and times. And of course, integrity. If the president said something, you could take it to the bank. He was a man of integrity. He would not say something today and then come and retract himself tomorrow, because he would have thought it through before he said it. He was a man of integrity.
All right, that was what's his name now? Femi Adesina. All right, Femi Adesina. That was what Femi Adesina said about Muhammadu Buhari. But you know, now some persons will bluntly, not agree. I mean, will bluntly reject all these statements by, Femi Adesina. They would never agree. But let's take a listen to what Buhari, did I say Buhari? To what Olusegun Obasanjo has got to say about this man.
God will forgive him of his inadequacies and accept him into his kingdom. It's a loss to the nation, because at a time like this, we need the totality of the experience and what I may call statesmanship of all those who have had opportunity to run the affairs of this country in the past, to get us out of the situation we are in. He will be sorely missed, and may his soul rest in perfect peace.
Did you hear him? He will be missed, and may his soul rest in perfect peace. Baba was really touched, I must say. If you hear his voice, he wasn't just happy at all. He wasn't just happy at all. But like he said, I would also join him to say, may the soul of Muhammadu Buhari rest and continue to rest in perfect peace. All right. But then, let's listen to Omoyele Sowore. Yeah, what he said. It's quite different, He's saying something really, really different from what others are saying about the former president. Saying something really different. I'll just want to read. Instead of playing out what he has said, let me just read up, some of the statements he has made. Let me just read it up. Okay, let me just read it. Instead of playing it out, let me just read it like I said. He said, Muhammadu Buhari slaughtered hundreds of Shiites, men, women, and children. He said he ordered soldiers of the headquarters Nigerian army to open fire on peaceful End SARS protesters waving the Nigerian flag. He disappeared Dandiata. He ordered the massacre of young Southerners he branded IPOP. He disobeyed court orders, jailed critics arbitrarily, destroyed the economy, and ruined everything he touched. And now, because he's dead, some people with selective memory want us to mourn or worship him? Shameful! No! We do not mourn tyrants. We remember their victims. That's what Omoyele Sowore said. He said, a man whose rule, both in uniform and civilian garb, left deep scars on Nigeria's democratic fabric. Buhari's legacy remains one of depression, economic hardship, insecurity, and religious bigotry. He didn't end there. He said again, as president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari was a total waste of space. 8 years of terrible policies, deepened poverty, weaponized insecurity, and hollow leadership. He promised change, but delivered catastrophe. And he said he died of blood cancer, leukemia. Right? Okay. That's for Omoyele Sowore. But why some persons are praising Muhammadu Buhari, missing him? Some persons are saying the other. Some persons are going the other way. What's your take, everyone, this morning? That's what I want us to talk about this morning. You know, whether we like it or not, in the voice of Wike, one day all of us will. Beautiful. What do you think? Do you think Omoyele Sowore shouldn't be saying this at this point, at this time? Would you say he's wrong? No, let him he's gone. Let's just forget about all that has happened. But some will say, no, he started this thing. He started this thing. They took power forcefully from Goodluck Jonathan. And then, look at where we are today. Friends, let's talk. 0700 903 903 903. All right? 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 081 717 56338. Again, WhatsApp 081 717 56338. Do move away from your radio set or turn down the volume so we can hear each other. Just about 60 seconds for everyone. 60 seconds is just enough. And in case you want to reach me from outside Nigeria, feel free to use the WhatsApp number. That is 081 717 56338. 081 717 56338. Good morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Judah Kamel. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Baptist calling from Egbeda.
Good morning, Baptist. Let's hear you.
Yeah, what I want to say is this. What Omoyele Sowore is saying is truth. Some people are hiding the truth. Buhari caused a lot of havoc in Nigeria today. It's part of what is happening in Nigeria. So his soul will not rest in peace because of what he done to Nigerians.
You can't say that.
So
you can't say that.
No, it can be Judah. I know that one day, I myself, I'm going to join him, but he created a very terrible situation in this country. I'm telling you the truth. So don't put black to blue. It doesn't happen like that. Forget the people that are praising him that he does this, he does that. So we can be Judah. You can see you are alive when this man was ruling Nigeria. You can see what he did. So a people that are protesting, a peaceful protest, raising Nigerian flag up, and they commanded soldiers to go and shoot all of them. Imagine what of those people that have died? Are they talking about those people today? So you want us to remember this man that caused a lot of havoc in Nigeria. It can be Judah. It's very, very terrible. So have a nice day.
Thank you so much. All right. Hello. Good morning. Good morning here. Good morning.
Hello?
Hello, good morning. Good morning, I can hear you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Dr. Bashir. I'm calling from Ikorodu.
Okay.
I wish to condole Nigerians over may his soul rest, the former president Buhari. May his soul rest in peace. And I want to appeal to other Nigerians that it is not Buhari as a person that we need to respect. It is that particular seat that he held. So for somebody to come out on a national radio and say that he will not have arrest of mind is not ideal, it's not thinkable, it's not something that a true human being should go. May his soul rest in peace. But also, to the management of Voice of the People Radio, please, we should be censoring, we should be, editing what should be coming and what should be going out. The moment somebody starts, bringing in sentiment and unthinkable statement, cut him off, please. Thank you.
Okay. That's what we do actually every day and every time. But then, okay. Let me hold that first. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning here.
Yeah. My name is Babaji.
Okay.
I did the news yesterday, breaking news. Honestly, I feel bad. And I want to join thousands, millions of Nigeria to say God should receive his soul. No matter what,
Amen.
You must forgive. Yeah. Like the Holy Book made me to understand, no matter, you must forgive. Even in death, somebody refused to forgive. And you don't know what will happen to you tomorrow, honestly. And I was not happy with him when he was the president. I was not happy at all. But that does not mean death. I should not respect the death. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Good morning to you. What's your name? And of course, where are you calling from? Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, Nigerians.
Talk to us.
My name is Ilan CJC. I'm calling from Australia.
Okay.
They say Buhari is dead. Is it yesterday that he died?
Huh?
I want to ask, is it yesterday that he died?
Yes, he died yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay. No problem. That is God, though. That is God. Thank you.
I don't understand that. What are you saying? Okay. He died yesterday. That's what we know. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this prayer they are praying for Buhari to rest in peace. I don't think he's going anywhere because somebody who has died has died. Except that time they are alive. They are to do good things. They are soon be rested. But if you die, they are not again. Just pray and not go anywhere. Let them live it so that very they like to find themselves. What it is. That is the judgment where it will come from. It's not about what we say without so rest in peace. That is coming from government.
Okay.
So that's what I
Thank you. Thank you. I leave it to God. That's what it is. Hello, good morning to you. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello, good morning. I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you. Talk to us. If you want to call me, make sure you are in a very, I don't know. But your network, I just didn't hear you at all. Sorry. You can call back. Hello, good morning. Move away from your radio set before you start dialing the number. Okay? That's how to call a radio station. Let me teach you.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Ikamijide, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm back up from Ilasamata.
All right.
Yeah, Ikamijide, concerning the Buhari threat. Ikamijide, I want to ask you, a man who came into power and you are buying a bag of rice for 7,000 to your family and 7,500 and 8,000.
A man came into power under 2 years. The same bag of rice you are getting for 8,750. You bought it for 5,000 to 50,000. It can be Judah. That man is a good man. It can be Judah. The man who came into power, they are buying a bag of cement for 2,000 naira. And the man came into power under 2 years, they are buying for 5,000 naira. You can be Judah. That man is a good man or a bad man. As far as Mr. Mbà is concerned, Buhari is a bad leader. Buhari doesn't.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hello, good morning here. What's your name?
Hello, Mr. Kamijude. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Evelyn speaking.
Okay, Evelyn.
Yeah. I think we heard that our dear former, I would say, may so rest in peace, even though he didn't do us well. But it's even now that we even want to like imagine, was he even better than even the present one? And now he's gone. But I don't have business with him dying. No, I have business with why must he go to London to go and die? And now he's coming back to come and stress us because I heard that our dear president, correct me if I'm wrong, our dear president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, want to send Kazim Shettima to escort the dead body back to Nigeria. I want to understand, must they go and escort Buhari? Is he God? How can someone is gone and is gone? Does he even know where they will throw him? Someone that they will just wrap and put it inside grave that is not cement. And you are telling me that you want to waste our fund because it's still our taxpayer money they will use to tell.
You are talking about the former. You're talking about the former president.
To go and escort him home. Why?
You're talking about the former president.
We are talking about the former president. He's not God, Mr. Kamijude. It's just a human being like me. If me, myself, as at the time when God will say, call to glory, if me, I'm gone, who will come and escort me? It's my money. He said he's talking about former president. I don't care. So far, it's not God. They don't have any right to say they want to waste our taxpayer money to go and carry someone that is gone. Okay, would they put Kashim Shettima to escort him to grave? A bit of where he's going to? And to someone, to the man who came to attack someone that because someone said that his soul should not rest in peace. Man, I say his soul should rest in peace. I don't know why he's saying it. Because if I told you it was the turn of another person, he would still be the one to them themselves. They will
It's okay. It's okay.
I beg go, make they not waste our money.
It's okay.
I don't understand this pattern where they bring coming. No concern me.
Now I understand.
He knows that because he has the mind to fire at
Thank
many
you.
people. Then
thank you so much. Thank you. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Kami.
Good morning.
Yes, my name is Sean. I'm calling from Egbeda.
Okay.
Yes, I had pretty much yesterday. We are humans. There's a beginning there. Nobody has power to pray to it. Life is sacred. So, firstly, I would like to appreciate the family, especially. And I hope because the devil said disappointed on once after his what. So whatever he has done in it, he will be judged by it. And I heard, I don't know if they say that the wife said Buhari sent it for it. I don't know how to do this. The parents forgive him. The truth of the matter is that people can make rhetoric and make an additional. It's not under any benefit. We Nigerians feel the same thing. Me myself. They paid him for the people that were tormented. He didn't do anything. He was so privileged to serve this country twice or twice. What did he do? I think it should be a lesson to all these leaders. This life is a country. In material, the person in government now, I don't know, maybe it's learning and every other leader. So whatever you do now, after you, what is a lesson to me at some point in the finger. That's how we should live.
Okay.
Look at it. There are still people are not stealing to me. It is not very job judging. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
It's time to to take the next step toward your dreams. Admissions are now open for the October 2025 and January 2026 intakes at Lancaster University, Ghana. Get ready for a world-class education, global opportunities, and an unforgettable experience right from Ghana. For more information, contact us at +234 0701 708 9214 or email us at nigeria@lancaster.edu.gh. Apply today and begin your journey to success with Lancaster University, Ghana. Your future starts now.
Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Hello, good morning here.
Good morning, Sir Judith.
Good morning.
Also, my name is Peter.
Okay.
Calling from Apapa.
Okay.
So what I want to say, I don't know why we Nigerian people don't learn something. So many people have been praying for our former president, our death. So all I want to say is that praying for him now does not make any sense, because now God did not answer the prayer of somebody as dead. So let him go and face his judgment. So that is what I want to say. And there's something Oshen said about the way they win the election. He compared Lagos own with P2B own, and they are not the same. So next time when you want to analyze something, let it differentiate it. Because in Lagos here, some places they don't allow them to vote. You understand? And it's not the same thing with that Anambra own. So I want to just make points for that.
Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. VOP 90.3 FM. Let me talk to this person. Hello, good morning here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Good morning.
My name is Femi, coming from First Talk.
Okay.
May your rest in power, please. But due to what the word said, it's a clear fact now. The simple protest for 2004, and then for this they kill people. Many things that happen. But when this thing happens, you forget. See, God will judge everybody. When he went to Ibadan, say, why your people are killing my people during the time of Adesina? David, he said, why your people are killing my people? All those things, if you are a leader, it's how to be straight and be liberal. So let all the rulers today remember that one day, all will pass on. That's how it is. So I should be lesson for all of them. And after you died, they will be saying it. If you do good, they will talk about it. If you do bad, they will talk about it. This is what is happening now. Boss. So I should not forget what happened when he was alive. He killed some innocent people, some innocent children. He don't send. Then they give them. They give him what about for something terrorists from UAE.
The names.
But let's forget terrorists today. Don't go. Now, be like us. It's like be like people who then kill.
It's okay.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much. Have a good day too. Sorry. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, this Commander Wilberforce.
Okay.
I want those who are still alive, the current president, let them remember that one day they will leave this place. All the monies, or whatever they have taken, they will leave it. But the good name, their name will remain. See, the evil that men do, they are both. So what I'm just saying is, let the president, Senate president, the president of today, the senators, let them realize that someday they are going to close their eyes in death. And all the evils they did will be remembered. But the only one that will judge is God. Whether we forgive or not forgive, God has the ultimate judgment. He is God. So let the living remember that he will die someday.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for calling. Appreciate your call. All right, give me some time to read some of your messages, okay? This person is saying, Yeah, I see some of these persons reaching me from outside Nigeria. I mean, you can call in now. Let's see if I can take the calls, okay? Yeah. Good morning, sire. Buhari, rest in peace. How? Did he leave Nigeria in peace and all of that? I really don't want to read this kind of messages this morning, okay? I don't know how to go. And a whole lot of messages like this here, this morning. Whatever it is, he is gone. He's gone. I know people cannot. It's hard to forget. Like the words of Boys II Men. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. It's so hard. We always remember yesterday. But then we have to move on. Finally, the election in Lagos State has come and gone, with APC clearing everything, as many of us expected, as the result has already been written. Can you see the type of country that your so-called rulers are building for you and me, and also our children and unborn kids? Finally, Buhari is gone, and gone forever, in which we know that every one of us will face one day. But how do you end your journey in life, good or bad? This man, Buhari and APC, brought so much pain, agony, killings, hunger, in fact, evil in the land called Nigeria. Go and face your God. Mayor from Ikotun Egbe. Good morning. What I remember Buhari for is that he is a tribalistic and nepotistic president, and human lives don't matter to him, especially non-Fulanese. Leo from Lagos. Tinubu declared 7 days mourning for Buhari, and Tinubu did not declare 1 day mourning for Benue people. Wow. That one touched me. I'm telling you. What's your name? What's your name? Leo. It's okay. How I wish politicians can learn a lesson that power belongs to God, as well as our life. All belongs to God. God gives life. God takes life. 2 to 3 months ago, the politicians from both APC and PDP were going to late President Buhari to support against 2027 election. Today, the man is dead, 2 years ahead 2027 election. Can he support anyone now? The answer is no. How I wish the death of Buhari can correct the error of the leaving Nigerian politicians. Alanti died in London clinic in an undisclosed illness. Does it mean that the clinic doesn't diagnose the illness, or they don't want to tell Nigeria? When are we going to start telling ourselves the truth in this country? I think Garba Shehu, the spokesman of Buhari, said 2 weeks ago that Buhari is well. He is at home resting. We should be serious for once in this country, Nigeria. Benjamin from Shogunle. My heartfelt condolences to the family of the late former President Muhammadu Buhari. Say Baba. He will not be forgotten for not doing anything on the 400 names of terrorists submitted to him by the UAE government. Also, for changing Nigerians' currency, which threw citizens into serious economic hardship and confusion. May so rest in peace. On the local government election, which recorded a very low turnout, it simply shows that Nigerians have lost interest and hope on the manner at which it's still the state INEC that is conducting local government election. We hope that one day local government will be granted its full autonomy that will restore and renew our lost hope. God bless Nigeria. Timitokwe Onatoye from Ijagemo community. Rest in peace, Muhammadu Buhari, the president who had the privilege to put Nigeria right but ended a colossal failure. R.I.P. Gabriel Tosin from Mafoluku. Nigeria. Today, Nigerians are mourning a leader who shaped decades of our nation's journey from the military era to democracy. Muhammadu Buhari stood for discipline, integrity, and patriotism. Whether you agree with this politics or not, there is no denying his impact on Nigerian story. Thank you for your service, Muhammadu Buhari. May your soul find peace as you journey to the great beyond. Alex Solomon from Anita Isheri Oshun. And then Mazi Gochukwu has got this to say. He said, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. INEC should start conducting local government area elections to save the country from these electoral embarrassment. Wike should leave Labour Party alone because they can't offer anything to him. Finally, Buhari to be laid to rest today, right? Yeah, that's it. Good morning, Ikami Jude. If President Tinubu will be flying from week to China to borrow money, why can't he go and bring the corpse of our former President Buhari, Chikwando LP? Why would you say that? You're off the track, my brother. Only remembered by what we have done. Buhari has passed. Aisha said he asked her to apologize to the Nigerian people. What will history record as his achievement? Only time will tell. My condolences to all those who died within this period. Congratulations to my humble self on my birthday today. And H.E. Peter will be in advance. Osadebe Nwaje from Shasha. Oh, happy birthday to you from all of us here. Please, I don't know what you guys are talking about on Buhari because every evidence shows that Nnamdi Kanu was right. Buhari died 8 years ago. Peter Igbo Neku from Oshodi, right? Good morning. I'm sorry for these great loss of our ex-president. I hope by his demise, our rulers will know that there is a being who is more superior, higher, and greater than man. Man is mere mortal, therefore, must not always play God. These people should learn and be wise in their actions and dealings against Nigerians. This current hardship and suffering was caused by Buhari. They should know also that our cries can never be ignored by God. God save our nation. Chude from Ayetoro. Okay, let's see more now. Pascal Chimeze has got this to say. He said that since 2018, we started hearing Buhari is dead. If it is true now that real Buhari is dead, it is very unfortunate. But let his death serve as a lesson to all those in power who think everything is in their control, that death is a respecter of no person. We should remind them that life is fleeting. And sooner than later, everyone will take its turn. Tinubu will be quick to direct national flags to fly at half-mast, but 100s of Nigerians who have died as a result of bandits and terrorists have not merited such an honor. On Julius Abure, nothing is as worse as a man who becomes enemy of his own household. There shouldn't be any connection between Julius and Judas. Pascal, thank you so much. Let me read some other messages. From Albert, may Buhari so rest in perfect peace. Oh, okay. Oh, now I understand what you're saying. Okay, so it's fine. Good morning. Solomon Asika from Motion. President Muhammadu Buhari's death has been one too many. I believe he is finally gone now, and let God be his judge for what he has done to Nigerians. Closing neighboring borders, but giving visa on arrival to Fulanese over, to come to Nigeria. I hope the incumbent is watching that man is not God, because the predicament Nigerians are in now started from late President Muhammadu Buhari. Oh, wow. Okay. Please, is it 50 million pound or 50 million pounds? Because it's too early to be confused. Gloria J. Okay, good morning. Don't worry, Wike will soon catch you. Rest in peace, our former president. Gloria J. Okay. No, Wike is my friend. He's my. I will only remember President Muhammadu Buhari for ineptitude, for shattering the economy, for NSAS killings. We can only learn from these because no one comes to this world that won't exist. He said he agrees completely with Omoyele Sowore. Dear Nigerians living in UK, have your national TV channels announced the death of Buhari? Okay. The question to ask is, are the comments of Sowore on PMB statement of fact or fiction? Whatever we do whilst on earth will not be forgotten, and we shall all be remembered for it someday. Larry is the one saying that. Femi Adesina is a big liar. All what is said about Buhari are all lies. Those are opposite of what Buhari is. Sowore is more objective about his own memory of Buhari. Gift from Mago. Okay. Showore is fantastically right. In fact, whatever we are suffering, to Buhari today is the architect of Buhari, right? What are you saying? Daniel from Ikotun, thank you. You say you just spoiled people's week with that Femi Adesina's voice. Raphael from Alimosho. Oh, really? Though I used to have some reservation about Showore, but on this matter, he's totally right. I agree with Showore. On this matter, the people praising him are just pretending. Celebrating questionable characters will not allow Nigeria move forward, and hero worshipping. Buhari shouldn't even establish world-class hospital where he couldn't even establish world-class hospital, where he could receive treatment like heroes fast. May God save our land. Amechi from Mafoluku. Yeah, Jesus. Are these messages only for me this time? No, I would skip it. I'll skip some of these messages. But let me take calls now, everyone. Hold on, let me take calls. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Kamejude.
Bless you. Good morning to you.
Hi, long time I see you. Happy New Week.
I wish the same.
Mazi Sonny calling from Majalava.
Oh, beautiful. Welcome.
Yeah, my brother, Nigeria is funny. I will just very console the Nigeria people. So, to death of Mr. President, former president. So, as we hear, it's a breaking news yesterday. Oh, but I don't know why Nigeria no want to tell ourselves truth. This young man, they tell us this, they don't go, but they don't want to tell us. So now, under 2 years of this Mr. Man, they tell us that the man already gone. But it's still just let us in peace. That's my own talk.
Thank you so much for your own talk. My name is Finayo Samuel Andrew from, what do you call it? God will do what? Please, let's say the truth. Buhari is a what? He's a bad ruler, my brother. He destroyed this country, the more, and also destroyed our economy. Village man from Idimu has got that to say. She already didn't even say enough. He will not. Hi. Okay. Whatever you are doing in life, I told you, you are sowing it at the memory back of someone. Nobody forgets good things, and nobody forgets especially bad things. But someone cannot be all bad, right? Someone cannot be all bad. Some of us are saying, he's a terrible Some people are singing the praises of him. I mean, they're praising him on daily basis. Yeah. Some people are who they are now in this country because of Buhari's tenure. Yes or yes? That's just the truth about life. One is not totally bad. Okay? Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah. This is Shola from Kodu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Buhari has passed on. Yeah, we are human beings. We are surely going to go one. So, yeah, the present regime, maybe will learn a lesson from what has happened. You can see as people are now talking about Buhari. Whatever you do, people will remember you by whatever you do in your lifetime. So now we just pray. This country, we want it to be better because it's a blessed country.
Okay.
So as a matter of fact, it's unfortunate he has passed on today. Those people that are now clamoring for 2027, did they know tomorrow that they now start campaigning for one person or the other? It's the God that owns life. Let this one be a lesson for everybody. And I believe the present regime will also learn from this. So thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sire. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. I'll still take more of your calls now. Just a few more before I run. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Are you there? Oh, you can call back if you can, okay? Sorry about that. Good morning.
Yes, we can today.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning. Oh, good morning.
yeah.
God bless you.
Welcome.
Yeah, I greet everybody too. Well, it has happened whereby everybody, as Hebrews 9:27 says, it is appointed that one man would die. And after that, the judgment. This is okay that is calling you.
Okay.
From Akulado.
It's okay.
Well, we will still have, we are human, we still have that we will still have that sympathy. You know, in the days of Idiabong and him, I heard that he tried very well. We still have that sympathy. Despite anything, we still forgive because the scripture asks us to forgive. We still forgive. But Tinubu, some people are saying that the other leaders will learn lessons. If it is Tinubu cannot learn lessons, no, it's a terror. So Tinubu can never act.
It's okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Nikami Jude. My name is Favor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, good morning to you.
Buhari is gone, right? But I read on Nigerian news that the guy died on the 6th of this month. Why yesterday again? I read it when I was telling my children. They said they have been seeing it on X, they've been seeing it on Facebook that Buhari is dead. Why are they now announcing that he died? Number two, we should not be deceiving ourselves in this country. The real Buhari died 2017, and the other one is now dying 2025. Well, it's rather unfortunate. We should just leave everything to God. The Bible says it is appointed unto a man to die but once, after death judgment. All what we are saying, we are judging him. We should allow God to judge because he knows where his soul is right now. And the Bible further says there is no repentance in the grave. He cannot repent now, and nobody repents for him.
Okay.
So we should allow him to go. Let him go to anywhere he's going. But those people, the president, the current president should learn that one day is one day. What we have that's making us talk will go back to the owner. Good morning.
Good morning to you. My name is Babatunde from Ajao Estate. May his soul rest in peace because Buhari really tried. He tried his best. But bad people is more than good people. But let us remember when the man was there, how much, are we buying fuel? And now, how much are we buying the same fuel? So may his soul rest in peace. So for him, we will all die one day according to him. Oh, wow. Greetings to you, Jude. It's a beautiful morning. For the first time in my life that I agree with Shawara. Let's leave it. Let's leave it now this morning. Let's just leave it there, everyone. You see, like I said, a whole lot of persons are questioning the president's move. I mean, I told you earlier that the African Democratic Congress, ADC, has raised fresh concerns over what they described as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's mysterious absence following his attendance at the 2025 BRICS summit in Brazil. Now, if you recall what the other woman who called, the last woman, the person who called last, was it last or before the last? He said that Buhari died on the 6th of this month. There's a lot to unravel, Lagos. By 10:30, we will be here to unravel some of these issues. Okay? So, join me again by 10:30. I will be here and I will drive you from 10:30 till 12. It promises to be very, very robust. Some statements will shock you. When my guest comes, we'll have a lot to talk about. But then, before I go, let me let you know that on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, I am IKAMIJUDEH. Simple, easy. IKAMIJUDEH. That is Ikami Jude. My name is Jude Ikami Jude. I love you all so much, and I will see you by 8 11:30. Oh, sorry, 10:30. I'm out of here. Oge Ndi Igbo will take charge to give you the Igbo side of what I've just done. All right? You catch Adigbo and Tobechuku Kasmer. Okay?
Please note, the views and opinions expressed on this program solely those of the individual contributors and do not necessarily